In this video, I am going to show you how to install OpenEMR on a Windows computer. First of all, the easiest way to install OpenEMR on Windows is by using another hosting option, which is XAMPP. So just go to your browser, as an example, go to type XAMPP, download, and you'll find here this page, and you can click on download this for Windows. So make sure to download this and install this. It's very easy. You'll just have to follow on-screen instructions and you will find it downloaded into your PC. Then you'll have to do the same for OpenEMR. You'll need to download the zip files of it on Windows. Of course, once you download XMPP, once you open it, you'll find something like that. So make sure to download and install XMPP, and then make sure that the following services are included, which is Apache, then MariaDB, and PHP. If you don't have any of those, you will need them. But keep in mind, if you have MySQL here, that you already have them. So just all you need to do, just go and start those two, Apache and MySQL, and make sure, as example, that they are running. So you'll find the ports here and everything. Now, once we start those, if both services turn green, then your local server is ready. If Apache won't start or another maybe application maybe already using the ports, the official documentation mentioned that the IIS can be one or possible cause on some Windows systems. So now if you download the files, that will be good. If you haven't yet, you will have to go and download this, as we said, from OpenEMR. Once you download those files, just go and extract the zip file. So here's our zip file. All we need to do, just go and extract the zip file. So wait for the extraction until it's finished, then we will continue. So once it is extracted, you'll have to copy it into an htdocs folder inside your XAMPP installation. So go to your local C example, locate XAMPP. Once you find it, you'll have to open the htdocs. So here you'll have to paste basically the OpenEMR folder that is downloaded. Keep in mind, it's better to rename it only OpenEMR, since if it has like any 1 point something, the version, just delete those numbers and keep it as OpenEMR for easier installation. So once you finish, as example, copying it there, we'll have to launch the installation wizard. In order to do that, we'll need to go and open a new tab in your browser, type http two dots, so http two dots. Then you'll have to do two slashes, and here you'll have to type local hosts, then slash and type open EMR. Keep in mind that if you have the name different here for your folder, it should be the same there. So let's just wait for it until it's copied, and once it shows here what's the name, we'll have to click on it and enter on our browser. As you can see, here's it. As we said, for me, I'm going to delete those numbers and I'm going to keep it as OpenEMR. So once we do that, all we need to do, as we said, come here and hit this enter button. For the first time, since it's gonna open, you will have to wait probably a bit depending on your PC. So as you can see, for me, it was fast. For you, it might take you a while. So here, basically, you'll have to follow and launch the installation wizard and go through it. So click on proceed to setup one or step one and follow the on-screen instructions to install it very easily. So basically, the installation will be just creating a database if you don't have a database. As an example, if you don't have it, click I have already an example created database. If you don't have it, click on that first option. If you have it, click on second option. So here you'll have to create your database as example. Everything else that however you want, and click on create DB end user. So of course, make sure to enable the 2FA. If you want more protection for your database, of course, it's just optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Keep in mind that some steps will take you a while, as an example, and if you enable that, just make sure that your phone is ready to scan the QR code that they will show you. As an example, as we said, you'll have to create your database in the first user. I'm not going through how to do that, so just follow the on-screen instructions basically, and from there, of course, you'll have to do multiple options. So just choosing the theme and doing other things that you want. So it's very simple, very easy. Just follow on-screen instructions and you will find it's installed into your PC, or you're finding yourself local hosting it. So just complete the remaining setup. and continue through the remaining installation screens. This will include PHP recommendation, security recommendation, theme selection, as we said, and here we are, it is installed in our PC. Now you can, as example, log in the username and password that you set up using the database that you entered, and you should have access to your OpenAMR with no problem. Keep in mind that if that didn't work, as example, in your PC, just make sure that the Apache and MySQL servers both running, because if they're not running and they don't have this green option, they will not run at all. And of course, if you want to check other options to do it other than using XAMPP, you can find this example because OpenAMR can work with other Apache, PHP, and MariaDB and MySQL setup, but XAMPP is one of the easiest option for Windows users, basically for Windows users, and is the best basically approach for me used in the official Windows installation guide. So that's how you install OpenAMR on Windows. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching and goodbye.